I am in $125,461 worth of debt, and no, that does not include a mortgage. I'm going to break it down for you. So on my car, we owe $58,027.94. My student loan comes out of deferment. We start paying on that next month, and the balance on that is $19,698.54. And then we have 3 credit cards left out of 11 that we were paying on. The first one is Wells Fargo. That balance is $2,550. And then we have 2 CITI cards. The first one is $2,240. And the second one is $3,620. Now, we recently took over payments on my mom's little truck, and my husband drives that, and the balance due on that is $4,325. And then we have a personal loan for $35,000. Now, out of the $125,461 in total debt, actually only $86,136 is in our names. On the next video, I'm actually going to show you just how much we pay on each of those a month. And don't forget to hit that follow button and watch us pay this debt off.
Not only does she have that much debt, but she just mentioned that she's also has more debt in somebody else's name. That is absolutely irresponsible at its finest.
Let's go over how much debt I have on my 11 credit cards so that you can feel better about your finances. I'm going to show you what was on all of my credit cards this time last year versus the balances now. Starting with our first Capital One card, it had a balance of $2,572.38 this time last year, and now it is paid off. Our next Capital One card had a balance of $6,625.04 on it this time last year, and it is paid off. My Bank of America card had a balance of $5,418.42 on it, and it is paid off. Our American Express card had $4,220.49 on it, and it is paid off. Our Chase Freedom card had a balance of $443.32 on it, and it is paid off. Our Southwest Airlines card had $11,397.08 on it, and it is paid off. Our Credit Union credit card had $952.56 on it, and it is paid off. The last card that we just paid off is our Spirit Airlines card, and it had $6,199.02 on it, and as of today, it is paid off. This time last year, our Amazon Prime Visa had $10,962.20 on it, and it is currently at $10,040.61. This is the card we are currently working on paying down. Now, in order to expedite paying down some of these cards, we did take out 2 additional cards in order to get a 0% balance transfer offer. So this card is at 0%, and it has $3,358.99 on it. This card is also at 0% interest, and it has $2,876.99 on it. So again, last summer we had $55,000 in credit card debt, and we are currently down to $16,276.59. I couldn't do any of this without you guys and your support, so thank you so much for supporting me and watching my videos. That is why I am able to put so much money towards this debt, and I truly cannot thank you enough. Just in case no one's told you today, I love you so much.
We must be thinking the same thing, because I'm thinking, how is she paying off all these credit cards so fast? TikTok is paying. Maybe I might want to get on there, tell people about my debt, to see if I get some of my debt paid off, because some of these debts in collections, those minimum payments are skyrocket high. I might have to give it a try.
I'm 35 years old and in $169,292.74 of debt, and I still live at home with my parents.
Golly, I mean, it must be nice to be living at home with your parents. So, I mean, if that was my case, I've had all of my debt paid off in 3 months.
You might as well bump that up to $266,722.97 in debt if you add in how much I will pay in interest. I started aggressively looking at my debt in January and truly didn't know the full financial picture until I got it all down on paper. Debts include 2 private student loans, 10 federal student loans, 1 auto loan, 1 private loan, and 13 credit cards. I've already taken some drastic measures to reduce spending and start side hustling. I started posting my debt payoff journey here on TikTok in hopes of growing and getting into the creator fund. So if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching and following. I'm selling my debt tracking template, I'm door dashing, donating plasma, selling items around the house, and doing TikTok shop to try and make it done. Made some really good progress so far thanks to an annual bonus I got from my 9-to-5 job, but I've got a long way to go. I've been able to negotiate most of my interest rates on my credit cards down with the help of a debt management plan, but the interest on my student loans is wild. My 2 private student loans have interest rates of 12.75% and 8.9%, while my federal loans range from 5.8 to 6.6%. The private student loans are from my undergraduate degree, which I earned over 15 years ago. I would probably puke if I knew how much I had already paid. And to this day, I think about all the frivolous things I bought and did when I was in my teens and 20s with this money, and wow, if I would have known I would be paying for tank tops and fun nights out at bars 1,000 times over the next 15 years, I might have made some different choices. Even though I've already paid off about $31,000 of debt so far this year, I'm still not looking at being debt-free until 2040. I honestly cannot imagine another 15 years of paying on this debt, especially with so many other life milestones I want to achieve, like buying a house and having kids. I also just got engaged, and it truly makes me sick thinking about how I am bringing more than $150,000 of debt into our marriage starting out. This is not a video to complain by any means, because these were my own choices and I'm working to pay back what I owe, but I hope sharing this can resonate with others, and if you want to follow along on the journey and like and follow and share and all that fun stuff, that would be great.
We're going to tell you how many dollars we owe at 23 years old. We owe $40,204.70 on my boobs.
So $20,159.74 on my truck.
He had a career change years ago. We owe $4,013.04 from a loan that we took to transition. We owe $58.11 on my Capital One card. I just forget I have that actually. I used to have a boutique and I did inspired stuff. That went really bad. China did me really dirty. So we owe $4,771.95 from refunds I had to send. That comes out to a grand total of $32,207.54. A lot.
I don't think so.
How many dollars do you owe if you combine all of your loans?
I don't feel like mine's too bad. I have 2 credit cards. One is about $2,200, and then the other one's like $36, so about like $5,500. Then I have about $1,500 left on my car note, which I'm gonna pay in full by next month. So not too bad. So I mean, compared to these numbers that we're seeing on these videos,
I don't feel like $32,000 is that bad.
I cannot believe the progress that we made since January this year. Okay, my ally, $0. Okay, starting off strong. We sold my car, no longer have to pay for insurance, no longer have to pay a car payment. I use my fiance's car. Downsize if you need to save money. My Discover card, $75.82.10. My City card, $670.17. Someone's gonna say Snowball. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Shut up. Why do people always think you haven't thought of things? Like, that's the plan, honey bun. My Snap Finance loan, which was $200 a month and was killing me in the interest rate, is now at $0, okay? That was the snowball we were working on. My first Upstart loan down to $14.11. My second Upstart loan down to $78.74.69. So significant progress there from the start of the year. Amex, my baby girl, she's down to $76.55.33. We're on the financial hardship program for that, so her interest rate, so sliced. I love that for me. My 2024 taxes are at $2,100. And then Nelnet, here's the real killer. Don't go to school, kids. Just kidding. Go to school, but just be smarter than me about it. $175,488.59. I haven't taken out any new loans. That's just the interest. That's just how much the interest has increased. This last month alone, it increased by $900. My goal is to pay off all my consumer debt, and that way we can just throw money at my student loan. At the start of the year, I had $208,138.43 of debt because of my significant student loan increase and also taxes from last year. That's my bad. My current total is $209,501.26. It's fine. It's fine. People are always like, how are you so upbeat and positive about your debt? It just is like a hamster wheel that you're just constantly on. So if you don't learn to like live with it, you're just gonna be depressed all the time, you know, because it fucking sucks. Am I grateful that I had the opportunity and the privilege to go to school and get an education? Yes. Would I revoke both of my degrees if it meant that it would wipe my student debt? In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. But I have significantly reduced my fixed expenses since moving. We have increased my income since moving. So like it feels like a slow start, and it is a slow start. We're down almost $5,000 from the start of the year for our consumer debt. And that's really the killer, you know? Like at some point you get to a point where you're just able to throw all your money at student debt, and I can't wait for that day. But the consumer debt, we're knocking down slowly but surely. So there's a bright side, you know? Okay? Anyway, that's it. Love you. Bye.
Happy Sunday. It is 3 a.m. and I am 400 miles away from home. It was a bit of a family emergency, so I packed up my stuff and my daughter and left my son back home with my husband. So we're just gonna get this video out of the way. This is day 7 of me trying to pay off $33,500 car loan as a broke stay-at-home mom. I'll be real with you. I am tired of this situation. This is the reason why I post on TikTok. This is the reason why I need to get this car paid off. In case you're new here, my name is Melanie. I'm a broke stay-at-home mom of 2. We lost our food stamps a couple weeks ago. My kids lost their Medicaid. I'm so mad at the way that my life is going right now because a family member needed me, and I doubted if I should go or not because of the fact that I am drowning in debt. I'm gonna be gone 7 days. That is gas, food for me and my daughter, and also time away from my family. If over 33,000 of you watching this video send me $1 to my Venmo right now, I could be closer to paying this off. Just know that if you're watching this video and you made it to this point, you are helping me monetize because I do also get paid for my content. That's my story. That's the reason why I post my videos, because I want this to become a reality, and if I don't speak it into existence and try to get help, it won't ever happen. Thank you for 100,000 followers. I don't look excited, but trust me, I am. I really am. And thank you for everything. Thank you everybody for your donations and the love and the engagement and everything. Love you. I gotta keep driving. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
I mean, nonetheless, seems like people are making it work with the TikTok creator program that they have going on. And, you know, using that money towards that and things like that. Comment down below if you guys also are doing similar strategies with TikTok content when it comes to their creator fund and be able to make money off of that. I'm curious to know if you guys are also implementing this strategy as well. If you made it to the end of this video, make sure you drop a blue heart and make sure you like and subscribe, and catch you guys on the next one. Until next time.